Hey everybody, Christian from Treasure Town here, and today we're going to be speaking about the Iowa state quarters that are worth significant amounts of money, or just worth more than 25 cents, whether that's due to a variety where you look closely on the coin, and there are some cool varieties to be had with this one. It could be an error that's going to be more drastic, and I'll explain more about that at the end, or a conditional rarity, or just like a high grade coin that's going to just have pure conditional rarity beyond the average shiny Iowa quarters. Some are super nice, and those can sell for hundreds of dollars as well. So we'll cover all of that. Let's go to my presentation for clear photos, values, and hopefully just as good of an explanation. So here we've got the Iowa quarter, really nice design with the schoolhouse on the reverse, and we're going to be paying attention to that in just a moment. You can pause here if you want some general series information, but the first place that we're going to be able to find coins that are worth more money than their regular counterparts with a small variety is going to be the double die obverse. There's more on the reverse, but here we can see just underneath the earlobe, there's going to be sort of a second protruding earlobe that's found on a small amount of these coins, values ranging from about $3 to $10. So nothing crazy, not a huge amount of upside, but still enough and a fun treasure hunt to go for. I think some of the higher valued ones are going to be on the reverse of this P-Mint quarter, where you can see in the first window to the left, there's a clearly doubled second part of the window. And that's certainly something that I would be looking out for. There's also one that's even more separated and a little bit more valuable, maybe $10 to $25, could be a little bit more, where that second sort of panel in the window is really far removed from the main coin, or in the main window. So extreme separation there, and this is going to be, again, $10 to $25, possibly more to the right collector. In terms of some of the conditional rarity, I generally don't recommend sending in any coins, but there can be for PCGS graded Mint State 68 coins, over $1,000 of value. You're going to need flawless coins to do that, and it's going to be even a higher standard for the Denver Mint ones. We're going to need it Mint State 69 or better. So we're talking about just perfect coins, essentially. Really doesn't pay at all for the clad or the silver proof coins, though they're pretty to try to submit those. Now there are some errors, though here it's just going to be a good contrast. Classic state quarter error is the obverse and reverse clad layer missing. Unfortunately, it's unlikely you'll get one of these back in change because they're so noticeable, but this one sold for $520, even though it's only Mint State 63, and that clad layer, the nickel layer on the outside of the copper nickel coin, was just not there for whatever reason. Maybe it fell off, or it was before the strike. But in any case, this sold for over $500. When you get to a nicer Mint State 65 coin with the obverse clad layer missing, collectors prefer on these statehood quarters, where it seems to be quite a common error, to have it on the reverse where it's missing. So these sold for $170, and well afterwards. So just shows people are always on the lookout for these reverse clad layer missing coins. But either of them would be pretty good, though I think really what you want to focus your efforts on here are the P-Mint on the back. You can see these two double windows, and of course it can't hurt to check the front, make sure there's no double die, and that pretty much does it for today's video. Really interesting, always fun to talk about things like the Iowa state quarter, and there's plenty other ones that you can look for. Make sure you get the right mint mark, all that sort of thing, and I'll see you on the next video. Going to do a bunch of different state quarters. Thanks for watching the video. I'd encourage you to like the video, comment, and make sure to subscribe to my channel. And I also have Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and some other social media platforms. You can also go to my main channel website, treasuretownYT.com, to learn more about the channel and sort of stay in contact. I also will eventually host all of these videos on coinsmetalscards.com, which will be both news, marketplace, and coin information. I do have the goal of eventually getting pretty much every US coin, date, mint mark, denomination on the channel with a similar video to the one that you just watched, and that will likely all be hosted there. And then I also have treasuretowncoins.com, which is sort of my coin dealing wing, coin dealing only entity that is a little bit less focused on content production. So thank you so much, and I'll look forward to seeing you on some of my other videos. I also have videos that are not just the date, mint mark, denomination recap in this format, so you can check some of those out, and I'll have fun seeing you there.